Hello there, science heads. Science 2.0 here, up at a fine Texan lake. Today's episode, what's today's episode about? Today's episode is about what's today's episode about? Today's episode is about Ben Shapiro. That's it. So, in an earlier episode, I mentioned Ben Shapiro, the small little Ben Shapiro man that we all know. However, I thought Ben Shapiro deserves a bit more explanation to him. Ben Shapiro is a correspondent on Fox News on the Ben Shapiro Show, which is the place to go for Ben Shapiro when you want to know what Ben Shapiro has for you. And basically, it's just you can definitely trust the credibility of a show when it's named after its host. Really gives the impression that the host isn't an egotist. And what I like about Ben Shapiro is he's probably the best conservative debater on the scene today. Because whereas other, Republican debaters go for things like, not using facts or logic, Ben Shapiro claims that he's got the liberals nailed down because he relies on facts. And he has a little voice. He has a little voice that makes him sound like a puny little insect, and that's what I like about Ben Shapiro, personally. But then there's, there's just certain things about Ben Shapiro that endear me to Ben Shapiro. For instance, he's famous for coining the phrase, "Facts don't care about your feelings," meaning that Ben Shapiro is a cold-hearted, cruel creature devoid of empathy, and all he's interested in are facts that support his opinion. And he's found some facts I guess. But overall, and unlike other conservatives such as Bill O'Reilly or Rush Limburger, Ben Shapiro is he's a young little doohickey. He's fresh off the market. He's 30, and that's not very common for there to be such a young, dashing little conservative commentator. So that's really what's interesting in particular about Ben Shapiro. He's young. He can attract the young crowd over to conservative viewpoints, Ben Shapiro is young. He has a nasally little voice. Ben Shapiro is a big persuader. when it comes to which debater is the best at getting people to convert over to the conservative side of things and see the light, my boy BEN Shapiro is really into that, because he just destroys the left with his amazing facts. He's like, oh yeah, it's BEN Shapiro, and his young age gives him kind of credibility. No one wants to listen to the old crackers like Bill O'Reilly or Rush Limbaugh or Count Orlock. So that's why these days everyone is into BEN Shapiro, the young crowd, because he can convince the millennials and all the young people with his nice, charming, smooth 30-year-old face to convert to the political party that everyone really knows suits them best, the fine Conservative Party. BEN Shapiro, of course, is the host of the BEN Shapiro Show. It's a radio show where he expresses his opinion for about a whole hour straight. It's amazing. It's kind of like the Rush Limbaugh show, except he's a lot younger. Otherwise, he's the same, top-notch conservative. BEN Shapiro is proof that even if you're young, even if you're a young whippersnapper, unlike myself, I'm 80, even if you're a young whippersnapper, you can have the smarts, you can be a conservative. Conservatives welcome all kinds of people, from BEN Shapiro to Ben Carson. It's a myth that we exclude anyone, because we got BEN Shapiro and Ben Carson. And that's how you know the conservative ideology is the top. And the thing is, you just got to really wonder, will BEN Shapiro ever convince anyone? Because up till now he hasn't convinced anyone that good. People just treat him like any other host, which is kind of sad, because he is so darn convincing with his amazing rhetoric. I mean, he just destroys people with his whole facts, not feelings deal. So what I wonder really is, how many people exactly has he converted? He was once on a show, he had an episode where he debated with Sam Harris, the atheist liberal fiend, and he totally destroyed Sam Harris from the inside out. He said, "Look at me, Sam Harris, look at me." He said, "Sam Harris, you don't win. You think you might win, but you don't win, because civil debates have no end result. They're just for fun. No result. There's no result to a civil debate. You lose, Sam. You might have the facts on your side, but I have thousands of fans, thousands of people. I have people everywhere. I have people from coast to coast, shore to shore. You can't escape me, Sam. There will be no end to me. I'm here forever." So anyway, that was a pretty fun debate with Mr. BEN Shapiro. BEN Shapiro, in addition, is a young, attractive fella. So he can win over all the ladies, because who wouldn't want to fall in love and date BEN Shapiro, the attractive teenage heartthrob that is 30-year-old BEN Shapiro. The young'un, as we in the biz call him. So I hope he continues with his Fox News endeavors. Aside from that, there's not really that much on him. But Ben Shapiro is definitely worth a watch. I suggest you watch his show today, if you haven't, that is. It's a very good show. So yeah, that's about it. As for Ben Shapiro, the young hotshot, just thought I'd tell you a bit about the career of Ben Shapiro, the fine conservative fella. He is into facts, and he knows that no matter what, facts don't care about your feelings. They don't. So, anywho, this has been Science 2.0, and I'm in a prison. I'm in a box. What's this box? Why am I in a box? This has been Science 2.0. Thanks for watching, Science Eds. Subscribe. Like and comment down below whether you like Ben Shapiro. Thanks for watching.